Hello, everyone. Welcome again to our workshop, Vertex AI Agent Builder, with our great speakers, which is Google Cloud Developer Expert. Hello, Esho.
Hi, hello. It's nice
Hi.
to be here.
Nice. Thank you.
Great to be here with you. Can you
Yes.
hear me very well?
Yes, I do. I can.
Awesome. You can hear me. So it's nice to be with you at DevFest El Jadida in the beautiful Kingdom of Morocco. I'm super excited to be here. And my name is Gbemisola Esho. As I've been introduced, I am the lead for Connect to Breach, and I'm a Google Cloud developer expert. Today, I'll be bringing to you Vertex AI Agent Builder, the Vertex AI Agent Builder. And, we've been hearing so much about, generative AI. By now, we know that things have spun up and gone at a very, very fast pace. You now keep hearing different things. So AI agent, all this, you now be wondering exactly what is that. So I'm just going to do a breakdown, a brief breakdown of that. We're going to build something today. I hope you are excited. So I have presenting to you this slide that just explains or that visualizes, the AI application workflow. Yes. So we have the agent space, the agent designer, and we have the customer engagement suite. So in this place, we have the Vertex AI builder for developers. And in this space, you can see the different functions and the different flows of it. I'm going to share my slides with you so you'll be able to, accommodate it and assimilate it easier than when we're on the call. Agents are the natural evolution of language models. Many of us are familiar with language models. We call them different names, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, but basically they're language models, large language models. And an agent is an evolution of that. Simple. That is what an agent is, and is made useful in software. From predictive AI, we moved from generative AI, predictive AI. We are now onto autonomous agents. Artificial intelligence is changing, and the paradigm shift from passive tasks to autonomous agents is what we're seeing now, as against you just, put in a prompt, or you want to build, or you want to create slides, or what is, when we're using the LLM like a search engine. But right now, artificial intelligence has gone beyond that. There's a paradigm shift from passive tasks to autonomous agents. And we're moving from AI that just predicts to software that can autonomously execute. What does it mean to be autonomous? It means that it doesn't need to be guided in the sense that you have already put you've already put what you need to put inside, and automatically it knows what to do next. So we can see from the diagram the paradigm shift, a visualization of the paradigm shift that's happened from just passive tasks to autonomous agents. And that is something that is awesome. The next slide. This new frontier is built around AI agents, what we're going to talk about and what we're going to build. An agent is not, it's simply not an AI model in a static workflow. We'll see that it's no more about being static. It's now about, being fluid and being kinetic. The essential architecture of an AI agent is a combination of models, tools, an orchestration layer, and runtime services. You can see this in this diagram, how everything just comes together, the models, that is the LLMs, then the tools. Those are the capabilities that it can perform. Then the runtime services, which is the environment, or we were developers, we're all aware of, the environment that the software needs that before it can function. And then the loop, which is accomplished, on the goal. Then we have the orchestration layer, the decision and the flow. These four elements from the essential architectures are found in any autonomous system. Then we'll move on to the agents, the AI agent core components. We have the model, we have tools, the orchestration layer, and we also have the body. So those things are the things that we consider when we're talking about, and the core components. And explained there is the model, which is the brain. Then we have the tools, which is the hands. This is just an analogy, analogy of the AI agent. And we have the orchestration layer, which is the nervous system. Furthermore, we have the deployment, which is what we regard as the body and the legs. It's reliable and you can have access. So here we are. We're onto our lab, our code lab. I've already shared the link with you, but I'll just jump on it straight away and just do a brief demonstration for us about. I'm going to stop sharing now. I'm going to share that link. Hopefully I'll be able to achieve that because I'm a bit okay. My headphones, it seems they've gone off. I'm a bit unfamiliar with StreamYard. I usually don't use it. So how do I stop sharing? Here? Okay, awesome. So I want to share from the code lab. I want to share it. How do I do that? On my computer. Okay. It's not. I can't upload it. So how do I do it? Okay, let me click it and let's see how it works here. Okay.
Would you like to I share it on the screen? This.
I want to share the code lab because I want to perform it. But we have slides and PDF, video files. Okay, that should work for it. Okay, no files. The only files that I can use here.
Share screen.
Email, share screen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thanks. That's it. Sorry.
It's
I'm a
okay.
bit unfamiliar with this. Okay, great. You can see this. If you can see this, just say, I can see this. You can see this, right?
Yes, we can.
You can see my screen, which says
Yes.
building AI agents with Vertex. Good. Awesome. So this is the lab that we're going to, I think my headphones have gone off, that we're going to do. And before we begin, it just explains to you what exactly it is. It says that it's a self-paced code lab that will guide you building true AI agents with Vertex AI. Then it just says the requirements that you need, which are a basic understanding of generative AI on Google Cloud and AI understanding, a basic understanding of AI agents component concepts, which you just went through. Then a basic understanding of Gemini Code Assist, that's optional. Then what we're going to learn is how to create a simple AI agent using Vertex AI agent and how to ground the created agent by attaching a data store, how to integrate AI agents to your website, that's optional. What do you need? You need a curious mind, a working computer, a reliable Wi-Fi, a Google Cloud project billings that is attached. All this, we're going to see how we're going to do that. And I have one, so I don't need to create, but maybe I should just do it so that those that don't know how to do it will know how to do it. Then we'll go on to designing the first AI. So I am going to go to Cloud Console. Google Cloud Console. Let's see. I've already created a project, so I may not need to redo that. But for the sake of the people here, so console.
Please, you only share one slide, I think. Can you like share a
Yes, I'm
full
going to
screen?
switch to the console now so that you see what I'm doing. So I'm
Okay.
now in the Google Cloud console, and I want to show you how to create a project. I already have projects created, as you can see. So when you get to the console, the website to go to is, although automatically, if you have the free credits, when you click on it, it takes you here. But that's something you need to practice. So this is the website console, the Google Cloud. I'm going to drop that um, in the chat. I'm going to drop this there. That is where to go to. And I go back to the console. Um, so you see here, create new projects. Let me close this Cloud Shell. So I'm going to create a new project and I'll give it a name. So that's how you create new projects. You give it a name, then you attach a billing. So let me just do that. This is the name of my project. Then you attach a billing account. All these accounts, they have credits on it. And if there was someone that wanted to, how will I say it, that wants to volunteer, I'll have done it with your own system because mine is already created. So I'll have done it with your system and you will have seen what I really meant by starting from scratch. But it's okay, it's still the same thing and it's still the same purpose. So from there, you create a project and you attach it to a billing account. When you attach it to the billing account, then you're good to go. So I'm going to demonstrate that, although I already have it all worked out. So here we are. I'll attach it to maybe deployment. My trial, you can see this, right? The trial account, I'm not sure if it's still functioning because there's a limited time. So I'll attach it to deployment. Then I'll say create. So it creates, I've created a project now. Okay, so I'll now go on to the code lab. I'll continue to the code lab. I have created my account. I'll go back to the code lab. Oh, sorry. Let me share this tab so you can see it. I'll go back to the code lab. Start creating the account. I will now follow the instructions. I finished step 1. I'm now going to step 2. I'm going to design my first AI agent. And there should be a purpose why you are creating your AI agent. Are you creating the AI agent because it is there must be a reason for it anyways. What is the purpose of the agent? What do you want to use it for? Is it what problem do you want to use it to solve? What are the primary functions, So it'll make you decide exactly what you want to do. Then what is limitation? And what persona do you want to give it? Yeah, I mean, is it informal, formal, humorous, helpful, or informative? Okay, so to speed up the process, there are questions that you ask, and those are the questions there, so that when you are designing something as a developer, you will know the outcome or the expected outcome. So then we're now building the AI agent with Vertex AI Agent Builder. So we head over to Vertex AI Agent Builder, and you'll see the welcome page has switched. You see the welcome page? All this is found in Google Cloud, and you can see my projects. This is the project that I want to use. So when we get to the Vertex AI Builder, you come here and it says, continue and activate the API. I've activated the API now. While it's doing that, I'll just Okay, I've successfully been onboarded to the AI application. So back to the code lab. After I've done that, let me continue what I'm doing. I'll click on continue. I've done that, of course. Then it will redirect me. This is where I am right now. You saw that this is where I am right now. This is the place that I am at. And that's what the code lab is displaying. So I'm at that page right now. I'm scrolling down. I'll now click create a new app button. So we'll search for the create a new app button here. And we'll do that. Sorry, excuse me. Which is here. Just give me 1 minute. Where is that? So you can see inside the console that there are different uses, not different implementations. Yes, that's the word. You can see that there's the Gemini Enterprise, and it also tells you how long you can use it. These are functions that the app you create will take. So if you want Gemini Enterprise, you want to build an enterprise compliant search, you will click this one. If you want a custom search, you will click this one. If you want a custom search about healthcare, you click this one. If you want a site search with AI mode, you click this one. If you want a media search, and if you want to search for commerce, you are looking to build a search app for your rental catalog, what those things that you see when you go on sites and you have how will I say it? Let me give you a good example. Like when you watch Netflix, then when Netflix comes, it starts suggesting that is AI you are seeing playing out. So I don't know which one do we want to create. Let's see what the code lab says. So we will choose a conversational agent and we'll create with that. So let's just go down and look for that. Conversational AI. That's the one we want to create. Then we'll go down. Where are you? All right. All my apps are not displaying. Okay, create a new app. So that's it. I've created a new app. These are the conversational AI. I'll create. I hope we got that. Can you see what I'm doing? Are you with me?
Yes, we do. Yes, we are.
Awesome.
We are following.
So you saw how I switched, I refreshed, and I got the create button, and now I got here. So I'm going to create the conversational agent, create. So it's creating now. While it's doing that, let's go to the next instruction. Okay, so from here you can see once you click create on the conversational AI tab, a new tab of the data flow conversational agents will open. It has opened now. I'll go back to it. So I just want to understand the flow of this lab so that you'll be able to do it while I'm not there. If it asks you to choose a Google Cloud project, remember to select that cloud, that project that we created. Remember, we created a project. Then also, you select your Google Cloud project associated with your correct Gmail account. I don't know if any of us has okay, we'll find that out. This should be okay, so there it is. Enable API. So that's the the data flow API that I talked about. So it's now searching for the project. Remember that this is the project I created. So that's what I'm going to choose, this one. So it goes on and it's creating. Back to the lab. Whilst it's doing that, it's saying we've done all this. Then it will give me some options for creating an agent. Build your own, or do you want to use a pre-built agent, or do you want to create a Q&A agent? Okay, so we're building ours. So, okay, maybe because okay, it hasn't created yet. Go ahead. Here we are. So it says, build your own. We're building our own. So we click this. What do you want to call it? I'll call it Titato, or I'll call it El Jadida. And what location? Location means it means where you'll be accessing the Google Cloud service. So I'm thinking, which is closest to Morocco now? I don't know. Should I take? I always the default. It's always the default. So let's see. Let me look for the closest to El Jadida. That should be Europe, if I'm not wrong. Belgium and UK, which is closer to Morocco. I don't know. Let me just choose. Let me
I
just leave it
think,
as.
yeah,
Which is
it is Spain or UK. I think.
okay. I think UK then should be the closest. I can't find Spain, so I'll use UK. Europe's West 2 is what I want to use. Then your time is GMT plus 1. GMT plus 1. Okay. Cape Verde, Casablanca. Okay. I think that one will work. Or Madrid, either one. Then English, or should if I change it to French, I'll be I'll be unable to function. My French isn't so good. So that's where we are now. So we go back to the instructions. We passed here, so I don't know why it's going back. Okay, so build your own app. We put a display name. This is where we are right. This is where we are right now. This is where we are right now. We are filling in. So we're going to use a playbook. A playbook. The options are there. So let me switch back so you see it. We pick a playbook and we add a goal. I'll also define our instruction. So this is our playbook. Create. Let me share. We're creating the playbook. Okay, so we can see this. So it's just giving us a walk around through in the console. It's just, oh, you can build. Okay, next. Yes, next. Next. Yes, next. It's just giving us a walk around. So what is our goal for building this thing? Since it's a conversational app, we want to speak. What goal do you want to? What's your goal for building this app? Can we say we want to help customers book flights and hotels? Let's use this one. What's your goal? Does anybody have a goal? Suggest a goal. Let me change the name. Change it to
Maybe find low prices.
finding low prices. I'll put Morocco. I'll call it Morocco. I'll call the name of the Morocco. Oops, my spelling of Morocco, gosh. Morocco. I'll call it the name Morocco. Then
Yes, it's
you
correct.
said to find low prices.
Yes.
What's your goal? Just tell me something. Help customers find low prices. Okay, when booking a flight, help customers find low prices, flights and accommodation. Flights and accommodation. Okay. Then what are the instructions? What is it that you want it to implement? What are the instructions that you're going to put there? Do you want the AI app to first greet them, or you want the AI app to ask, oh, how can I help you? Or you want the AI app to say, how can I help you today? What is your request? Or do you want it to, exactly what do you want? What are the instructions you want to give it? So as I switch back to this, I switch back to the code lab. It says we pick a playbook, we've done that. We add a goal, then we define an instruction, greet customers and ask how I can help today, press save. So let's do that. I'll use this one. So we switch back to the Vertex AI. So these are my instructions I want to give it. Then we'll save it. Oh, sorry. Okay. So back to our code lab. We've saved it now. So you see, it's a step-by-step thing that you could actually achieve by yourself if you know exactly what you're looking for. Then we're going to click on the toggle icon. This is the toggle icon. We're going to click, when we click it, we are going to open the toggle simulator. This is a toggle icon. When we click on it, it's going to open the simulator. So let's go there. One minute, I can't seem to find my own. Okay. So let me switch. So let me tell you how I got there. I clicked here. Oh no, that's not where I clicked. I clicked here. So I clicked here where the dots are. So this is the toggle simulator. It now opens up. So it has all this info inside. I don't know if I should switch to Gemini 3, but I think this is fine. So we go back to the lab instruction. You can see that we have everything there. Everything that the toggle, this template is showing, we have it. So I'm going to enter my query here. I'm going to query it. What we're going to run a query asking it, to do something. I want to test the agent by having a conversation with it. Maybe I will say, how are you? It should respond naturally, all things being equal. So I'll write my text here. How are you? How are you? Are you? enter. So you see, okay, you didn't see me do that. I put, how are you? And it's responding, hello, I'm doing well, thank you. How can I help you find low price flight accommodation today? So that's what it's saying. You've already built your conversational AI app in just few steps. So we go back to the lab and you can see that you have successfully created your AI agent. And if you want to attach data stores to the agent, by asking your agent about going to Wakanda, what's the best way to reach Wakanda, you can get a response like this. So we're going to attach the data stores. I mean, it just all depends on you. So I'll go to the toggle simulator again. If you want to add data stores to the agent, I'll go to the toggle simulator again. I'll create a data store. By clicking plus data store at the bottom, and I'll give it a name. And I'll type data store, then description. Use this tool, that sort of thing, then save. So we'll run that again. Let's do that. So you see that your AI agent is working good. So let's go down. What's my data store? I missed it again. I've lost my data store again. Let me close the toggle. Yeah. So I've closed the toggle and I want to add the data store to it. It's at the bottom. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm adding the data store right now. What's the tool's name? Let's just call it Finder or Binder. Let's call it Binder. So you understand what I'm doing. I'll go back to the code lab so you see the steps that I'm talking about. You see? So these are the steps I'm talking about. From here, attaching data stores to the agent. You're asking the agent about, a question. Then, while this is factually correct, instead of simply saying I can't provide information and ending conversation, it will be more helpful to the user if the agent suggests similar places. Although we know there's no place like Wakanda, it does not exist. It's fictional. So when we close the simulator and click on the toggle icon again, I've closed the simulator, we click data store. The tool, okay, let me just follow their own instruction. Alternative location, type data store, description. Use the tool to request if the user's request contains a location that does not exist. And we all know that Wakanda does not exist. So I'm going to do that. Then I'll save. Then we'll now see the outcome. So let me just put alternative location. So when you are building your own, it depends on what you want to use it for. That depends on the name you give it or how you want to integrate it into your website. All these are just examples that I'm using for this particular lab. So you could put whatever you want, what you want it to do. If it's, a banking thing you want to do, that's all up to you. So the description is using the tool. So we're using the tool if the user requester contains a location that doesn't exist. Back to the code lab again, so that you understand what we're all about. We'll now save it. This creates a data store tool, and the tool for the agent to communicate with the data store, but you still need to create an actual data store that contains the information. And that's when we're going to add data stores and create a data store. So that means we're going to go here and create it. And now we go down again and create. So I'm going to save the last thing that I did. I'm going to save this. After I've saved this, I'll now go on to create another thing. Oh yes, you can't say this. I've saved it. I've already saved this. So I'm going to now create this data store. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you can please stop me at any time to ask questions. So I've saved it. We're now going to create a tool. What we're doing now is that we're going to create and add data stores and create a data store again. The first one we did was for a location that does not exist. So when we want to create a data tool for agents to communicate with the data store, I will need to create an actual data store. The other one is not actual because that location does not exist. This time around, we're going to do a data store that is real. Okay, so we go back to our console and add tool. Tools. You can see this. So you're going to create, we'll give it a name. What name will we give it? Alternative location data store again. Then use this tool. So we just repeat that thing that we did. And that's we just repeat what we did earlier again, but we're actually creating something. So how many people feel they can do this? How many people feel that, oh, I'm bold enough, I understand this and I can do it? Let's see how much time do I have left. Okay, I still have time. So you give it a name, alternative location, another one. Location. Then type data store. Hope you can see this. Then description. Let me see that is it still there? Oh, I hope I'm correct about this. No, I'm not. Great users. 1 minute, please. Greet users and ask them how to help today. Okay, that's what they put. Those are the instructions there. Okay. Instructions help customers answer travel questions. Instructions greet the customers. Okay. It could be anything. It could just be anything, but let me just follow what this one is saying. It could just be anything. Then I create it. It could just be anything. Okay, let me share this tab. So this is where we are. This is where we are at. We're adding data stores. We've done this. It's now for me to click create. And I'll do that now. Oh, okay. Let me add the data store. There's my code lab. Just 1 minute, please. I'm lost somewhere. Let's see. Okay. Select the agent you created. No, we've passed on. Okay, back here. This is where we are now. This is where we are. Add the data store. Then create. The why I'm a bit lost is that the console has changed. So they've changed some things there, and this is an old thing. So here is so this is yeah. So I'll add it here. I'll confirm. Then I'll create it. So now it depends on where do I want the data store to be? In the website? I hope we can we see this? Let me cancel and do it again since we couldn't see it. I've added the data store. After I added it, it's confirmed. I confirm, then I create the data store. So we can see here that there are different data store types: website, cloud storage, excuse me a minute, cloud storage or cloud storage unstructured data. We can also use BigQuery, Cloud SQL, Cloud Spanner, or Bigtable, Firestore, or AlloyDB. It just depends on which one we want to use. So which do you want to pick? Which do you want to pick? Which one should I use? Which one should I use? I should just pick any one. Okay, I pick websites. Then I'll call it life. Then I'll what I want to add here. What do I want to add here? Let's just see. Let's go back to our code lab and let's see. What does the code lab say? Okay, it used the cloud storage. I used the websites. And so I'll type AI workshop agents, data, Wakanda, whatever. I'll put something else there. I chose websites, and this is the content of the provided text file that will come out. Let me follow them so that I will not be looking for. So let me repeat this again. Create data store, cloud storage, a name. We'll just give it a name. Location. Then let me look for the file, the bucket. So there's no bucket, which is strange. Why is our bucket not showing? We need to go back again. The bucket is not showing. So add data store, confirm. Let me refresh it. Confirm it. I create the data store. Oh, this is a cloud storage that they used, or cloud storage unstructured, which is it is cloud storage, okay. I'll click the file. Very important because I want to import. So mine's not showing. So I need to import. Let's see. The bucket is not showing. Why is the bucket not showing? Restart something. Folder. Still not showing too. Okay. Troubleshoot. That's deployment for you. Sometimes you miss something. So because I've missed something, I need to go back. Okay. I think I know what the issue is. Let's see if that will work. Let me go back to the code lab. Let's go back to the code lab and let's find out why our deployment is not working. Okay. So we saved it. We added it. We also created a new data store. Yes. And we redirected us to the builder. Then we chose cloud storage. Yes. When we click on the file, something is supposed to come out. This is what is supposed to come out. Then we click, but it didn't come out. So what is the issue then? Okay. I think I know what the issue is. Okay. The source. Yes. Then the data. Okay, fine. Let me just troubleshoot it. Okay. So fine. Okay. Wait 1 minute, please. Trying to troubleshoot why our agent is failing. There should be a source and there should be a data. Okay. Okay. Did I not save it? I saved it, right? How didn't I save it? Or text responses. For voice. I've changed the setting. I've changed the setting to optimized for voice. It was on default, but I changed the setting. So I'm going to do something else now. I will add this. I'll confirm the add. I save it. I'll confirm the add. I'll create a data source. Cloud storage. You should browse. So my bucket is still not showing. Search. Okay. What was the thing? Type. So, okay, great. Let's cancel. Cancel. Save. So I will add. Confirm. Create. Our bucket is still not showing. So let me check how much time I have. Okay. Wow. I have like 10 minutes more. I'm going to restart this thing. I'm going to redo it. If it is not showing, that means it's empty. and it shouldn't be empty. Okay, I have an idea. A minute. Okay, no, that's not it. Okay. So I'm going to toggle, I'm going to go to the toggle simulator once more. I'm going to check. Yes, we're good. This is good. I'm going to rerun that step. We can see that deployments can be something else. I've tested this lab before, so that means the lab is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Something that is not quite going on correctly. Okay, I think I've seen my mistake. I found my mistake, so I'm going to rerun from here. I'm going to rerun it from here. Okay, I skipped a step. Be patient with me. As agents, I just muted. Okay. This is where we had this is where we skipped. I skipped this step. So that's why we're having issues. But that being said, let's go on. I'm going to run over 1 hour a bit from what it looks like. I've forgotten you can't see what I'm doing. This is what we're going to redo from here. We're able to get here. We got here. Yes. The second data store. Okay, that is my mistake. I didn't save before I added. Okay. After I did that, I should also click here for a new data store. Okay, great. So, ladies and gentlemen, who is confident enough to do this lab by themselves? I will do this lab by myself when I drop off the score. Who is confident enough to do that? I will do this lab when I drop off the call. Do we have any volunteers that will do this lab after they drop off the call and they will finish it? Nobody is talking. It's very simple, you can see, but it's also technical. If you miss a step, you'll be going round and round in a circle. Let's just see Wakanda. Okay, the webcam. Okay, my buckets are still missing. Well, that's been that our time is up. 4 minutes. Let's see, find the buckets. Who can do this lab after I drop off this call by just following the instructions? I can't finish this lab. Time is against me, so I'm going to have to do it outside our meeting, then come back with you with my fully developed app. But who is going to try it? Who's going to try it with me? Nobody? Are we here?
Yes, we
Are we
have.
here?
Yes, yes. Do you hear me very well?
I can hear you very well. So I was asking who is going to do this lab
Yes,
after we
I
drop
showed
off.
the comment, the first comment. It's me.
Okay. When you want to do this lab, or anybody who volunteers to do this lab, we can still get in touch with me, and I'm still happy to start from the beginning to the end, because I did not finish my deployment and my time is up. I have only 3 minutes left. I missed a step. So, but I could start again, but I know that I will not finish it. So I'm in step 5, which is an additional activity. Although I finished the lab, the additional activity is to, make it live, make my agent live. But you could see that the agent has responded. I'll have loved to make it live to publish it, but time is against us. This lab,
If you do have time, we
I should
can
have chosen a lab
extend
with a
our
shorter
time.
time. Promises to
Okay?
show me the results, or if the person is still stuck, we can do it together. Anyone is promising me that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Actually, the lab should be going on. The lab, I have 40 minutes left with the lab, but our own time is over. Our own time is over. Okay, I'm scrolling back. Our time is over. The lab is about an hour or so. I have 45 minutes left on the lab. I was able to do it in a shorter time, but I didn't finish it. But the lab has 45 minutes left. 45 minutes remaining. Let me see if I can stop that. Let me. Projects. Let me see if I can delete this project. And I'll do it again. And I'll show you the outcome. I think that works better. I'll finish it up and show you the outcome. Does that work for you? Wow,
Yes,
our time
good.
is gone. Does that work for you?
Yes,
I'll
yes.
yes, I'll deploy it live, then you see it. But these are the steps that you will take in building in Vertex AI. It's pretty straightforward. Anybody can do it. If you are lost, you go back to the instructions and you follow it. You start, from the very beginning, and you have your app. You saw that when I asked it a question, it was able to answer me. So we're trying to deploy it live, but unfortunately, we could not find the bucket. I'll have to report this in. That I'll report to Code Lab to say that, oh, I couldn't find the bucket, and I followed all the steps, so there must be an error somewhere. But it will have been fixed before you try it. It's very straightforward. Very straightforward it is. You log into your Google Cloud Console when you get your trial credits. When you are applying it, you create a project. When you create a project, the credits that you got, you attach the products to a billing account. When you do that, you go to the Vertex AI, agent builder. You go straight there. Then when you get there, when you get to the Vertex AI agent builder, you accept the terms and conditions, you activate the API. When you activate the API, you start using the console to build your agent. And it had shown you different forms of capabilities. We chose the conversational agent. That's the one we chose. We could have chosen the e-commerce, depending on what you want. And after which we clicked the dialogue flow conversational agent, we enabled it. After we enabled it, we created our agent. After we created the agent, we decided that, okay, we want to build our own. There are different formats there. Either you use a pre-built agent, or you build your own agent, or you create a Q&A agent, all depending on what you want to use it for. Then you give it a name. After you give it a name, you set the location. When you set the location, you keep your configuration defaults. That is it. Defaults. That is the error. I changed it. Let me go back and see if I can still maximize my time. Default. Save. Then let me close this toggle. Defaults. Save it. Then I'll add the data store. Add data store. Confirm. Create a data store. Cloud storage. File. I should see the bucket now. Okay, the bucket is still missing. So obviously there's an error in this lab. So after you do that, you see the steps that I took. Everything is just in this lab to create your conversational AI agents. You don't need to go out of this lab. If you want to create, you can use this lab to simulate it. So after you do that, when you've done that, you save and you add your data store. Very straightforward, very simple. Then you now query it and it gives you an answer. You have your AI agent. Do we have any questions? My time is up. Do you have any questions? Any questions?
Until now, we don't have any questions.
No questions. I'm happy to have another session with people that have used it or are attempting to use it. I'm always happy to have another session with them so that we can all deploy our app. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you so much for your time and your hard working. It was a great session.
Thank you.
Thank
So I'm going to
you.
troubleshoot the lab and find out what is going on with it and get back to you on that. Also, I'm going to share my slides with you so you can share with other members of the
Okay, we will share them.
DevFest El Jadida. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Questions,
much.
comments? Okay, it's nice being here. Have a lovely day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I'll share the with you. Take care.